You know, for decades, whenever we had a question, our first reflex was always the same: go search for it. But that core habit, it's going through a massive, and I mean massive shift. Today, we're going to break down this new information frontier and ask the big question: is the king of search about to get dethroned by AI? Let's dive in.
What if I told you that most Americans, they aren't really Googling anymore? They're just asking AI. And hey, before you write that off as some sci-fi fantasy, the really shocking part isn't the question itself. It's the fact that for millions of people, this is already happening. Right now, today.
So how big of a deal is this really? Well, let's just say we have officially crossed a major tipping point. A moment where a brand new behavior has suddenly become the norm. And it all comes down to one simple, powerful number.
And there it is, 55%. According to the latest data, a full 55% of Americans now say they prefer to ask an AI a question rather than use a traditional search engine. Just let that sink in for a second. More than half the country has already switched up the most basic digital habit we've all had for the last 20 years. This isn't some tiny trend for tech enthusiasts anymore. It's the new mainstream.
And just look at what they're using it for. It's not just for random trivia. AI is now the go-to for complex practical stuff. A whopping 30% are planning entire vacations with it. Another 25% are using it for troubleshooting, totally skipping all those forums and how-to guides. People are even using it to write their messages and build custom fitness plans. I mean, these are tasks that used to take us hours of research.
So what gives? Why is this happening so incredibly fast? What's the magnetic pull of AI that's causing this huge shift away from the classic search page we all know? Well, the answer really lies in a fundamentally different, and for a lot of people, a fundamentally better user experience. Look, the appeal is pretty straightforward. Instead of getting a long list of blue links that you have to click through and piece together yourself, AI just gives you one single, coherent answer that's personalized to you. It gets the context of what you're asking, so it's way faster. And with it being built right into the apps we use every day, honestly, it's just easier.
And this slide right here perfectly breaks down that difference. Think of it like this. Traditional search is like being handed a library card and a map of the building. You still have to do all the legwork. AI, that's like having a one-on-one chat with the head librarian who not only finds the info for you, but also summarizes it and hands you the cliff notes. Okay, but that amazing convenience, that incredible speed, it comes with a pretty big catch. What happens if that super fast librarian is also, known for just making things up sometimes? And that's the other side of this story, the huge trade-off between getting an answer fast and getting an answer you can trust.
And these risks are absolutely real. You've got AI hallucinations, which is a fancy way of saying the AI just invents facts out of thin air and presents them like they're gospel. And, maybe even more importantly, when you get just one synthesized answer, you lose all that source diversity. You don't see 10 different viewpoints like you might on a search page, which means you have way fewer chances to actually cross-check the information for yourself.
And that really brings us to the core dilemma of this whole new era, doesn't it? What do we actually value more? Is getting a super fast answer that might be totally wrong better than taking a little more time to find one that's actually right? I think the answer really depends on what you're asking, but it's a trade-off we're all making, probably without even thinking about it, every single day.
Right, so the genie's out of the bottle. We can't go back. So if this is the new reality, how do we actually live in it? How do we navigate it safely and get the most out of it? That brings us to our playbook for the modern information age.
First, let's just take a second to realize how massive the shockwaves are here. For a giant like Google, whose entire empire is built on search, this is a code-red existential threat. They have to figure out how to evolve, or they risk becoming the next big name that just fades away.
Exactly. And at the same time, you've got the entire multi-billion-dollar industry of SEO that's being completely flipped on its head. The old rules of ranking with keywords, they're becoming obsolete. The new game is all about making your content so clear and well-organized that an AI can easily find it and serve it up.
Okay, so here's what you can do. Your personal game plan. Number 1, prompt smart. The better your question, the better your answer will be. So be specific, give it some context, tell it what you need.
And number 2, this is the big one, folks. You have to verify the answers. Please treat the AI's response like a really good first draft, not the final polished truth. And that leads to number 3, use the old tools to back up the new ones. If the information really matters, we're talking health, finances, big career decisions, go back to a traditional search engine to cross-check those sources and confirm the facts.
And this whole shift isn't just about how we find information, it's also about how we create it.
For all you creators out there, if you want your work, your business, your ideas to actually get found in this new AI-driven world, you have to make it AI-friendly. That means things like having clear summaries, using structured data, basically making your content easy for the models to understand and serve up to people accurately.
So, all of that brings us to the final question we want to leave you with. Now that you've seen the numbers, the convenience, and of course, the risks, where do you land? Has your gut instinct changed? Are you officially on Team Ask AI, or are you staying loyal to Team Ask Google? Your answer probably says a lot about how we see information today and where this is all going tomorrow.